Hi there, Dawn McVey here with Paper Tray Ink. Today's Make It Monday challenge is going to be all about color choice, but perhaps not the colors you would normally think of. That being said, bust out your neutrals and let's get right to it. Okay, so today I thought we would talk about using neutrals in a bit more of a predominant role than you might normally think to. Neutrals are a really great option for creating a very soft background to really allow your focal point to pop. Here's a card I made a while back where I did that using just a single sentiment stamp. The word congrats, stamped it repeatedly, but I used a really soft gray so that it almost blends into the background and really allows the flower focal point to pop. Another time where I feel like this particular technique or just idea about color really comes in handy is when you have a really great color palette you want to use that doesn't involve the color green, and at the same time you want to stamp flowers, and so you feel like you are obligated to create those flowers in a green, some sort of green tone, and that can throw off your color palette if perhaps green wasn't in the original plan. I really like being able to use neutrals to substitute for greens in the case of leaves on flowers. You can also use neutrals as the actual focal point, perhaps the flowers or gosh, any image that you might be creating, even if it was for like a masculine card, car, or whatever might be the focal point, you can totally use neutrals instead. For today, I thought we would do a little bit of both. We're going to have a neutral background, and we're also going to use some neutrals for our leaves so that the flowers on the card we create today are really the centerpiece of the project. So to get started, I've got the Background Basics Art Deco stamp set, and I'm going to stamp the large rainbow, sort of rainbow pattern. The nice thing about this one is you can stamp it right side up, or you can stamp it upside down and have a really pretty sort of draped scallop look, and that is what we're going to go with today. Got some soft stone ink. It's a really soft gray, and I'm going to begin at the bottom of the cardstock. I want to stamp off the edge all the way around, and I'm just going to work my way up. Okay, so I've totally finished my stamping all the way up to the top. As you can see, it's a really pretty, just a soft, subtle scallop pattern. You could totally stop here if you wanted. However, there's also a companion stamp in the set that I would like to use to add a little bit more detail to my background. So I'm starting with, this is dark chocolate ink. I know, brown and gray together, right? That's maybe kind of a no-no sometimes, but I really like how the two look together. And also, I want this to be a little bit softer brown. So to achieve that, I'm stamping off once on scratch paper and then stamping on the actual cardstock panel. And I'm just going to repeat this all the way to the top. And now we're all done. I love it. Seriously, gray, a really soft gray, and brown are really pretty together as neutrals, especially if the brown is like Paper Tray's dark chocolate, which is that it's a little bit of a cool brown. It's more of a gray brown than like a yellow brown, if that makes any sense. That's why it works so well with gray. I love that together. Ah. Do you sing to yourself in this when you're stamping? Once in a while, something is just that good that you just gotta sing about it, right? No? Only me? Maybe it's only me. So now I've got the Friendly Flowers stamp set here, and I'm going to add some neutral leaves. I've gone ahead and die cut some white, this is Paper Tray's Stamper Select white cardstock. I've got two large leaves I've stamped with soft stone ink, and I'm going to go back in with this little detail image and dark chocolate ink.
Again, I'm going to stamp off first, and then I'm going to layer this right over the top of these gray leaves. Oh, that's so cute. Color makes me very happy. I rather like it. So for the last leaf, it's just a tiny set here. And for this one, I'm just going to stamp the stamped off dark chocolate without the gray. And now we are ready to assemble. I've gone ahead for the sake of time and stamped the flowers, also from Friendly Flower, just so you don't have to watch that part. You've seen us all stamp flowers a million times. So I'm going to get these adhered to the back of this card, to the front of the card, sorry. You can see here I experimented with color on the back before I stamped it on the front. That is a little side tip. If you're not certain which color you want to go with to coordinate with another object on your card, stamp it on the back first and just see if you like how the colors are looking together. Before I peel all of that off, I'm going to go ahead and sort of place things how I'm likely to want them, and then I need to stamp this sentiment. I nearly forgot. So I've got some Raspberry Fizz ink here, which will coordinate with that largest flower, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment right on the front. Now I'll go ahead and peel the backs off of everything. Pop it all in place. Just going to flip those leaves forward just a smidge, and then this whole thing is going to go on a white card base. Add a little adhesive to the back. Whoops, I bumped you with my head. I'm so sorry. Okay, and there we have it.
That's it for me today, but I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope it's inspired you to get out your neutrals and play along with this week's challenge. If you'd like to, just head over to Nicole Hetty's blog for all the info on what you need to do to participate. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Dawn McVey with Make It Monday.